Good morning. Welcome to day 27. Whew. Nothing like a good climb to start your day. Let's see if I can stay on the bog boards today. Oh, it's beautiful this morning. Whew. You can see clouds in the valley. So see how there's a gap between when you can't see the gap. Like, it's pretty wet, but it's not what I had yesterday. But that's the gap that you gotta mind. And when you can't see the gap, it's hard to mind the gap. Oh, there he went. Anyways, here we are. That's where I came from over there. And that is where I'm going. That's where I'm going. You can kind of see wooden ladder steps right in the center there. That's the trail going up there. And then I think we go over there to that hump. So that's where I'm going. You can see there's rebar ladders. This is not to the wood ladder yet. Whew, but that's where I'm headed. Straight up. I was down there. I came up the rebar steps and the ladder and I didn't die. So, excellent. Mount Washington. Yes, I'm obsessed. I love Mount Washington. I can't wait to be there again. These goose eyes just don't mess around. Wow. Just straight up. Again. Let's see if there's rebar and such. I don't know. Whew, every day is leg day. All right. So that is the first one. We came here. That's the peak I did not go up to. I was like, heck no. That peak can kiss my butt. I will never see what the peak is like. I promise you that. Some of the sketchiest shit I've done so far was coming up that one over there. Whew. But we are, look at this. This is so beautiful. And that is where we are going. You can see the trail down there. I love it when you can see that, the trail. But yeah, that ladder was the easiest part of that climb. I had no idea. Right before that, the rebar part, ooh, that was some sketchy shit, I have to say. That is definitely a spot on the AT you could fall and at least wish you were dead. But it looks like we go down through there and I can see right up in there, there's trail. So we'll go right up over on the top. Ugh. And then go down, I think, to the notch. The Mahoosuc notch must be, I don't know, down on the other side. And I think that is Old Speck. So just down on the other side of Old Speck is the finish line for this section. But that looks like Old Speck. I see the little pointy thing. So I could be wrong. I think what we did was we went up almost to the top and are coming down because, look. Oh, they disappeared, but there was a person that I could see coming down in there. So I got a picture. I don't know if it's cricket or not. Hey there, at Full Goose Shelter, 1.5 miles from the Mahoosic Notch. So, oh, my hair, look at my hair. If I wasn't holding my ramen baggie, I'd fix it. But anyways, yeah, 1.5 miles over this mountain, mostly down. It's like 400 feet of up, and then like 1,000 feet of down, or maybe less, to the notch, and then down the notch, and then it's 2.5 miles to the campsite after the notch. So that's where we're stopping, and then we'll go over Old Speck into town tomorrow. But the notch coming up. Yay, I can't wait. I'm pretty excited about it. So, eating some cold soaked ramen. It's not that bad. About a mile from the notch. Unfortunately, most of it's down. And then, of course, we'll be going down the notch, too. So, these little things, anyone know what these are? I don't. But there's a lot of them here. I'm sure they're not edible. But red fruit, you do not eat if you don't know what it is. And yeah, they're not all red, but they turn red. So, it was nice to find some blueberries the other day, going up whatever that mountain was. Hay, or I don't know what it was, coming from Gorm. That was a treat. Most of the blueberries I've seen are green, or there aren't even any growing on the bushes yet. So that was cool. I'll have to find out what those red little cluster things are. But right now, before we go down, I can film this. I haven't done a lot of this because it hasn't been this chill, or I was just trying to go. But we've got like, see, right there. See? There's no board. Mind the gap. I learned.
My pack is on all the good footholds. This is what we need 2 people for. In one spot.
See, I should have handed you your pack.
It's like Vegas, 2 slots, 2 slots.
To the right there. And then to the left. The arrows. Do you see them?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. See, isn't that nice?
Nobody wants to climb it. That's what friends are for. This is... Hi!
Hello.
I don't know if
Look,
this is
there's
like...
someone way down there.
I don't know how to get out of here. How is this not for you? Cool, I did it on my foot.
Good job. Oh, good morning. Welcome to day 28. Heading to the Mahoosic Arm. Got the notch done last night at the end of the day. It was a lot of fun. Mentally exhausting. But heading to the arm. Gonna walk up the slab today. And then up Old Spec. And then down to Grafton Notch again. And this section will be done. Whew. So, just kind of psyching myself up for the arm. Whew. So, sorry. But anyways, welcome to day 28. Whew. Current situation. Whew. That arm, man. But it was great. You can I don't know if you can see it, but it's up there, that tower. That's Old Spec. That's my next one. Whew. Well, made it to Speck Pond. It's beautiful. Hey! This is straight. That's straight up. Whew. Old Spec, man. Well, there's the top of Old Spec. I can see the tower, but it's also surrounded by trees. It's like maybe a wooden platform. So, but I'm almost there. All right, I'm 0.3 from the top, but this is a little lookout. I thought I'd come show everybody. Actually, it's a trail that I'm not taking. Oh, we're getting there, 0.3 to go. So let's do this. Okay, I was wrong. So the AT doesn't go 0.3 up to the tower. The trail that I said was at the lookout is the AT. So we're going down here, I believe. Oh well, I'm not going to the tower. You know, I'm going down to the road, I guess. This is good enough to show with my crazy hair. I thought when you read, it reads like the AT goes right over the top, but I guess it doesn't. Oh, I gotta do something about that hair, man. So anyways, that's just the way it is. I'm not doing over half a mile to the top of that. I've seen all the views and they are beautiful. So here you go. I guess if there's views on the way down, I will show you. But this is pretty awesome and amazing as well. I'm very good with that. Ooh, I came from up there. Not really over there though, but up there, same height. Ooh. Yep, I'm close to being down. That's beautiful. Just freaking beautiful. Wow. Hey everybody. Whew. So I am back at Grafton Notch, where I stopped and jumped down to Gorham. The little flies and deer flies are just crazy. So I gotta keep this hood on to keep them from attacking me. It's like it's got a, well, it's covered in permethrin, so that could be part of it, now that I'm thinking about it. But anyways, I'm waiting on my ride. So, man, Gorham to Grafton Notch is a tough little section. I thought it would be really nice, you know, I'll do like 6-7 miles a day and be all chill. And northbound through hikers that I was with were feeling the same thing. People who have walked all the way from Georgia and made it through the Whites were going, holy crap, I can't believe I just did 7 miles and I'm done and can't go any farther. So, you know, 7 to 10 miles was like the max through that section. That's crazy. So anyways, the notch, the Mahoosuc Notch, yesterday afternoon was a ton of fun, but it was mentally exhausting. And just the fact that you had to go so slow and be so thoughtful about your path and everything. You know, I think Cricket did awesome, because that was a really hard day 3 to go over the Goose Eyes and the Mahoosuc Notch. So, and then today, going up the Mahoosuc Arm was definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm glad I got to go up it instead of down it, to be honest. But I'm also really grateful that I got to go northbound over Old Speck, because that south side of Old Speck is just kind of climbing straight up a rock wall, a smooth rock wall. And I say smooth, it's like a slab, but it's very grippy, and it was very bumpy too. But it was just climbing straight up the side of the mountain. Yeah, there's just so much I could say about this section and all the challenges, but mostly it was hard. It was a lot of work, and I was surprised by that. Old Speck was something else. I'm glad that's done. So I guess walking into the whites is going to feel easy after this little section. And after Maine. I don't know. My mind just went blank. I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take tomorrow off or just go ahead and hike tomorrow. I was done at 11:30 today, which, you know, I could just, you know, go at lunchtime tomorrow and call that like a whole day off. Or I could just wait and go Thursday morning. Wednesday and Thursday are supposed to be rainy. So I know Thursday I'll be going into the mountains in the rain probably. But I don't want to take 2 days off. I want to get back out there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can make that decision moment by moment, I suppose. Yeah, but it's fun. And as hard as all of this has been, and, you know, climbing up the rebar ladders and up the side of a mountain and falling in the bog. Bog mud is nasty. I'm just saying. It's very nasty. And it felt like Princess Bride stuff. So, yeah. I was like, I don't know. I just don't even know. It was funny once I realized I was okay when I, you know, falling in the bog. And at least I didn't go up to my waist. Yesterday, a dude fell up to his waist in the bog. You know, I could see in that particular little part, mud pit, that people had gone across there. But I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. So I skirted around the edge. It wasn't easy, but I did it. And then Cricket did the same thing, and she was climbing up away from it when she heard a scream, and she looked to see a dude like basically up to his hips or waist in the bog. So he was a young, strong dude, and, you know, he completely recovered, and I mean, he came running by me yesterday, so I'm sure he's almost to Rangeley by now. He was quite the gazelle. But anyways, yeah. Most of the bogs are behind us, and the mud like that is behind us. And anyways, so yeah, I'm waiting on my ride and gonna go into town, gonna get cleaned up, gonna eat lots of food, resupply, and figure out what I'm doing. So later, guys.